I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, 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 come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel the good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling, yeah. So keep dancing. Oh, yeah. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say. Can't stop the feeling. Got this feeling in my body. Ooh. You know the bed feels warmer, sleeping here alone. You know I dream in color and do the things I want. You think you got the best of me, think you've had the last laugh, bet you think that everything good is gone. Think you left me broken down, think that I'll come running back. Baby, you don't know me 'cause you're dead wrong. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes you brighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Touch me myself and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Puts the feet lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just believe myself and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just believe myself and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone.
Turn it up. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want your sex and your affection when they're holding you close. 'Cause you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake, we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend changed round. That I can make your hands clap. That I can make your hands clap. That I can make your hands clap. My flesh is searching for your wisdom, that's gonna never deny. I'm like a stranger, give me danger, all you're wrong and you're right. Secrets on my way to the freeway, you're a keeper of crime. Still no conviction, grips of vodka can only sweeten your wine. But you don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, 'cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out, and when we wake, we'd be the only sound. Get on my knees and say your friend changed round. That I can make your hands clap. 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 So can I get a hand clap? I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight. tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like, oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, face out and losing our control.
Fill up my cup. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my God. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's kick it off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down. Shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rock it. Don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day, party every day, and I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Good afternoon and welcome to the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women Luncheon. I'm Erin Falo, anchor of News 9 Daybreak and host of New Hampshire Chronicle on WMUR TV, and I'm honored to be your host today. While considerable progress has been made by Go Red for Women and cardiovascular disease overall is declining in women, it is still our #1 killer. A new study published in the association's scientific journal Circulation examined the awareness of women and cardiovascular disease over the past 10 years. And this study showed that younger generations of women, including Gen Z and millennials, are less likely to be aware of their greatest health threat, including knowing the warning signs of heart attack and stroke. The women who inspired the inception of Go Red for Women back in 2004 are still the most likely, about 61%, to recognize heart disease and stroke as their greatest health threat. Go Red for Women has done great with middle-aged and older women, but we need to do more to educate younger generations. The association remains as committed today as when Go Red for Women was launched and is laser focused on 4 key pillars. 1, we are committed to ensuring all women are aware of their greatest health threat. And 2, we're dedicated to help women take charge of their own health. 3, we're committed to closing gender gaps in research and STEM. And 4, we are fighting to address and reverse inequities in access and quality of care. Women make up roughly 51% of the U.S. population. We are not a special subset. We are the majority population in the country, and we have a voice that is unmatched. And when we use it together, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. We are steadfast in our pledge to work harder, speak louder, and advocate stronger for all women and the people who love and care for them. Today is about celebrating our volunteers, survivors, and all of you joining us today. Your participation is vital to help us educate each other and fund life-saving research. Our hope is that you leave today ready to be the agent of change for women, to be a relentless force for longer, healthier lives for every woman in your life. And one easy way to start the conversation right now is to post to social media about the event with the hashtag GoRedNH. I'd like to make sure that everyone knows about the chat box. Please let me know that you're here, and we will also provide information on how to give and how to donate to the auction throughout the program. So thank you to all of those who have been bidding during the past week on the items in our online auction. The life-saving research, education, and awareness efforts of Go Red for Women depend on the generosity of our sponsors. And I want to take a few moments to recognize our sponsors and their commitment to Go Red for Women. CVS Health celebrates its 5th year as a national sponsor of the Go Red for Women movement this February. CVS Health has raised more than $18 million since 2017. Millions of times a day, close to home and across the country, CVS Health is helping people on their path to better health. So thank you, CVS. And thank you to our local sponsors. Hannaford Supermarkets is our top local sponsor. We hope you had a chance to check out their video on how to prepare a heart-healthy snack at home that was emailed to you earlier. Staying home this winter, we could all use some tips for healthier eating, so we really appreciate the folks at Hannaford and their dietitian's demonstration provided exclusively for you, our special guest today. I would also really like to thank Visiting Nurse and Hospice for Vermont and New Hampshire, Basin Company, the Executive Health and Sports Center, and media sponsors WMUR-TV, WZID Radio, Great Eastern Radio, New Hampshire Business Review, and New Hampshire Magazine. Thank you to all of our generous supporters. And I would now like you to hear from this event's co-chairs, Joanna Beliveau, President and Chief Executive Officer, Visiting Nurse and Hospice for Vermont and New Hampshire, and Talisha St. Mark, shareholder with Bernstein Sure.
I'm Johanna Beliveau, President and CEO of Visiting Nurse and Hospice for Vermont and New Hampshire. Thank you so much for being here with us today. As a woman and a nurse, I am honored to serve as this year's Go Red for Women co-chairwoman. In my work leading Visiting Nurse and Hospice, I see firsthand the devastating effects that heart disease has on women. I choose to support the American Heart Association and this particular campaign because of the tremendous difference it makes in the lives of women through research, education, and health policy. 2020 was a year like no other, but we're still standing. When women come together, there is nothing we can't achieve. COVID, heart disease, stroke. We won't let it beat us. It's time to take action. Why? Because 1 in 3 women are dying from cardiovascular disease. Losing even one woman is not an option. Losing even one woman to cardiovascular disease is too many. Watch me go red and live fierce.
Hi, I'm Talisha St. Mark, shareholder at Bernstein Shore, and I am proud to serve as a co-chair for this year's American Heart Association Go Red for Women Luncheon. Awareness is critical. Starting at age 20, women should get screened for cardiovascular disease. We encourage you to know your numbers. The key personal health numbers that help determine risk for heart disease, such as total cholesterol, HDL or good cholesterol, blood pressure, blood sugar, and body mass index. Know your family history and talk to your doctor about heart disease. Even modest changes in your diet and your lifestyle can lower your risk by as much as 80%. Make living a healthy lifestyle a priority by moving more and eating smart and managing your blood pressure. More research is needed to find ways to treat, beat, and prevent heart disease in women. I thank you for being here today to help fund that research and to encourage more women to know their numbers. The life you save could be your friend's or even your own.
Thank you to our amazing co-chairs for their words of inspiration today and their hard work. And next up, I would like to introduce you to a very special woman who has survived the odds. Mindy Beier was raised in North Walpole and Hinsdale. Her heart journey began at birth 42 years ago, and she recently hit an important landmark date, marking 30 years since her first open heart surgery. Mindy now lives in Scarborough, Maine with her husband and 8-year-old son. She has served as a longtime advocacy and fundraising volunteer with the Heart Association of Maine and currently serves on their board of directors. Please welcome Mindy Beier to share her story and to conduct the Open Your Heart live appeal.
I would like to take a moment to thank you guys all for being here today. And thank you, Erin, for that wonderful introduction. As you know, it is through generosity of people like yourselves that the American Heart Association can provide research, advocacy, and education to support the fight against heart disease and stroke. Today, as we focus on women and heart disease, I wanted to remind you that heart disease does not discriminate. In fact, every 80 seconds, a woman loses her life to heart disease. Many never thought that it would happen to them, but it did. You can even be born with heart disease. Heart disease is the #1 birth defect and affects 1 in 100 births. Kids born with congenital heart disease literally come out fighting heart disease. That's where my story begins. When I was born, my parents were so happy to invite their 3rd daughter into the world. Shortly after I was brought home, things took a turn for the worse. I was not doing well, and it was noticeable that my lips were blue. My parents took me to the doctors, and from there I was rushed to Hanover Hospital, which many of you will know will later become Dartmouth-Hitchcock Medical Center. It was there that I was diagnosed with a complex congenital heart defect. My parents were told that if I made it to the age of 3 and survived, I would be lucky. Today I am 42 years old. As a congenital heart survivor, each year I'm alive, I see as another obstacle I have overcome. As I entered school, I wanted to be like every kid my age, so I played every sport that came my way. I never came in first, and I often had to sit and catch my breath, but I didn't care. I was doing things that doctors never thought would be possible for me. I loved watching the looks on the doctors' faces every time I came in for my 6-month checkup and told them about the different activities I was participating in. It wasn't until the age of 12 that I really started to slow down. It was decided at that point that it was time to undergo open heart surgery. At that time, my family lived in a small town in New Hampshire. While I was undergoing my surgery, ironically, my mother met a woman from the same small town. The woman's 3-month-old daughter had spent most of her life in the hospital, much like I had at her age. It was very close to Christmas, and my mother was losing hope. Sorry, her mother was losing hope that she would be able to take her daughter home with her and her two other children for Christmas. The night after my open heart surgery, I walked out to the nursery to meet the baby and her mother. I will never forget the look, not only on that mother's face, but other parents around the nursery as I walked out to greet them. They all knew that I had been where their children were, and there I was, up walking the night after open heart surgery. It was at that moment that I dedicated my life to helping others with heart conditions like my own. As the years have passed, I continue to strive for the dream of helping others with heart conditions. In 2001, I graduated from a cardiovascular program at a local community college and started working in the cardiac cath lab at Maine Medical Center. Working in the cardiac cath lab is hard work and the hours are long. But the best part of my work was being able to connect with other patients. It was there that I truly saw the grim truth of what heart disease looked like and how it did not discriminate. I soon realized that I needed to further my career and went back to school to get my nursing degree. As a nurse, I currently work as a quality improvement specialist at a cardiology practice. How awesome is that? Each day I go to work, I get to ensure quality care for both congenital and adult patients. 2 months before my nursing graduation, I had my first cardiac MRI. After coming out of the MRI machine, my cardiologist told me that they had found an aortic dissection, which is a tear of the main artery of the heart, and I would need to undergo my second open heart surgery within the next few days. Thanks to the amazing medical team, I continue to stand here in front of you, holding the most incredible title in the world, which is that of mommy, to my 8-year-old son. Being a mom is the most amazing gift that anyone can be given. And there is no doubt in my mind that the association's research that has led to so many cardiac advancements helped me earn that title. The MRI that saved my life was one of many technologies that were not available at the beginning of my life. MRI entered the clinical area in the early 1980s and was not used for cardiac imaging until a bit later when technology became more advanced. It is amazing the advances that I have seen during my lifetime in regards to the fight against heart disease. Today, thanks to advocacy work done by the American Heart Association, every child in the state of New Hampshire and 47 other states are required by law to be screened for critical congenital heart disease before they leave the hospital. In fact, routinely, a fetal echo can now detect heart disease in a fetus as early as 18 to 24 weeks. There is no doubt that if these technologies were in use as they are today, when I was born, I would have never left the hospital before being diagnosed. Thankfully for me, my parents recognized there was a problem and got the care that was needed. Many children are not that lucky. Technologies that the American Heart Association has helped enable not only have helped me live, but millions of others. I see the effort of the American Heart Association at work every day in the guidelines and protocols we use to care for our patients. Due to these advancements, I am truly able to live my dream. As I look into the future, I know that my fight with heart disease is not over. In fact, there is a good chance that someday I will need to have a heart transplant due to the nature of my heart condition. People often ask me if that scares me, and my answer is no. When I look back and see how far cardiac technology has come, I have faith in the advances that will happen if that day ever comes. In my life, I have overcome every obstacle that I have encountered due to my heart condition. In fact, this past December, I hit a another milestone when I celebrated my 30th year since my first open heart surgery. Not bad for someone that was supposed to only live to 3, right? I had hoped to have a big party and celebrate my huge milestone, but due to COVID, that did not happen. Instead, I spent the day reflecting and giving thanks for how far I have come in my life. In addition, my sister organized a huge surprise by setting up a Zoom call with the cardiologist that took care of me as a child. Dr. Rockamacher, I will forever be grateful for your care and the fact that as a young child, you continue to encourage me to pursue my dream of helping others with heart conditions. Thank you. And thank you for my family and friends for being here today. In a year that has been extremely difficult on healthcare workers, I also want to take a moment to say thank you to all the healthcare workers with us today. As a patient, I can tell you that the impact you make truly does make a difference in our lives. I think Maya Angelou said it best when she said, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. I would also like to thank everyone that supports the association. It is thanks to the generosity of people like you and the work this organization does that I can be here to share my story. Every day, the American Heart Association is making stories like mine possible. That is why today I'd like you to consider making a life-saving gift to the association. Your personal gifts provide financial support needed to continue the vital work of the American Heart Association. Vital work such as new scientific breakthroughs that provides a woman with a new life-saving treatment, giving her the ultimate gift, the gift of time. We have the power to collectively end this because we know that even one woman lost to heart disease is one too many. We need your help now to make sure that many more individuals like me are given the same gift. Generous donors in the past, like you, contributed to the life-saving work that saved my life. We are asking you to consider a gift from the heart today. Consider a gift of $130 in honor of someone you know, in honor of the 1 in 3 women that lose their life to cardiovascular disease. The life you save could be your own. Our goal is to reach $10,000, and I know we can do it. Giving is easy. Simply text the number 41444 with the message Go Red NH. Again, that is 41444 with the message Go Red NH. I have my phone. Let's do it together. Just open up your apps, not your apps, your text. 41444 message Go Red NH send. You'll receive a link to donate and simply fill out the information. You can also use the link in the chat box below. Please know that giving at any level from the heart is greatly appreciated and makes a difference in our community. Just think about what you can give another woman by giving a donation today. Your support could lead to the next medical breakthrough. A number of individuals have generously given an advance tip today, and we would like to thank you. Wow, look at those names. This is so inspiring. From my own experience, I know that every dollar is life-changing. Thank you, Johanna Bellevue. Thank you, Talisha St. Mark. Thank you, Dr. Mark Krieger. Thank you, Jill Schiffman. Thank you, Diane Sullivan. And thank you, Candace Couture. Thank you all for opening your hearts and supporting the American Heart Association. It is amazing to see what the power of women and those that love them can do. Look at that thermometer rise. Thank you again for your generosity and for me to be here to share my story.
Thank you, Mindy, so much for your willingness to share your story and serve as an inspiration to women across New Hampshire and the country. And without further ado, I would like to introduce Dr. Lauren Gilstrap to discuss how to take control of our health. Dr. Gilstrap is an assistant professor of medicine at Dartmouth Hitchcock Medical Center and an assistant professor of health policy at the Dartmouth Institute at the Geisel School of Medicine at Dartmouth.
Thank you, Mindy. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you for sharing your story with us. I personally had to go get Kleenexes. That was really, really special. Thank you. Well, here we are again. Actually, that's not quite right. In fact, it's not even remotely right. It's not even kind of, sort of right. It's all wrong. When I spoke to this group back in 2019, it was from behind a large podium. I know because I had to wear heels so you guys could actually see me. Atop a sparkling stage, importantly one that I did not trip walking up to in said heels, in the elegant Hanover Inn, looking out at a beautiful sea of red. Today we're coming together on yet another Zoom call. Half of you probably had some issue logging in, at least you made it. Some folks are probably still trapped out there in the Zoom waiting room, the function of which for the life of me, I cannot figure out. Instead of beautiful faces, we have tiny boxes, and we've already had our obligatory "you're on mute" moment. Some of us probably can't get our videos to work, and some of you are definitely not wearing pants. You know who you are. But you know what? We're here. It's not quite the Hanover Inn experience, but we're all here, and we're figuring it out. That's kind of been the theme of this pandemic, though, hasn't it? It's everything you never expected, and damn it if we're not all just trying to figure it out. Perhaps the crazy part, though, is that this thing that's turned our world entirely upside down is the tiniest of tiny. As viruses go, it's pretty puny. Outside the body, it can be killed by household soap. Yes, the same stuff they use on the commercials to clean the adorable critters covered in oil after the big spill. Inside the body, though, it can wreak so much havoc that the person may never recover. Why does something like this happen? I don't know. But what I do know is that consistent with the theme of all of this, consistent with the theme of today, we're coming together and we're going to figure it out. In fact, we really have made tremendous progress. In a little over a year, an unprecedented pace in the world of science, human beings have developed 5 vaccines against an enemy that we really just met. Science, government, and industry have come together and actually worked together to accomplish something that, quite honestly, is one of the most impressive scientific achievements I think I've seen in my lifetime. It hasn't been perfect. It can and it must be better. But with an optimism that I definitely did not feel 6 months ago, I can honestly say I think I can see a vaccine-colored light at the end of our tunnel. You know, when I spoke to this group before, I talked about my somewhat quirky habit of reading 6 or 8 books at the same time, to relax. Like many of you, I've had more time for reading over this past year. And one of the books that I tackled was Viktor Frankl's 1959 bestseller, Man's Search for Meaning. Light and easy reading before bedtime. Anyway, for those of you who aren't familiar, Dr. Frankl was a psychiatrist born in Austria right after the turn of the century. He was also Jewish, which meant that over the course of World War II, he was forced to endure unimaginable horrors in multiple Nazi concentration camps. Somehow he survived. But even more incredible than that, somehow this man then found the strength to not only chronicle his experiences, but describe how he used them and learned from them, how he used something otherwise too terrible for words to look inward, to learn about himself, and one day at a time, make himself the very best version of himself that he could be. One of his most famous quotes, and one that I found particularly inspiring over this past year, says, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." In other words, when confronting with something terrible that isn't your fault, that you didn't cause, and that you can't fix, something that you just have to find a way to survive, rather than focusing on it, how terrible it is, how miserable it is, focus on you and focus on what you can control. And then try as best as you can to use that, to learn from that, and to channel it to make yourself a better version of you. Now, don't get me wrong. I get that that sounds pretty sanctimonious. I'll admit, the first time I read it, I thought exactly the same thing. And I may have also added a few choice 4-letter words to further express my sentiments. But as time went on, the reality of its truth really did sink in. They say that the only thing constant in life is change. And we're either going to use that to be better or we're going to let it make us bitter. I, for one, have no interest in being bitter. And when I look around at all the chaos and uncertainty, I'm kind of left thinking, how in the world do we actually do that? Well, when they gave me the topic for this talk, taking control of your heart health, the good folks at the AHA also sent me life's simple 7. Stop smoking, eat better, get active, lose weight, manage your blood pressure, control your cholesterol, and reduce your blood sugar. While I might disagree a bit with their use of the term simple, but then of course I'm the person who can't keep from spilling coffee on my white coat most days, I do think they're onto something powerful. So as I sat there trying to not spill the coffee on my white coat, looking at the list, thinking about what in the world I could share with you that would be meaningful, I thought back to one of my favorite patients and a very important lesson that he taught me. When faced with overwhelming uncertainty, never underestimate the importance of little victories. Now, if you'll indulge me for just a minute, I'll tell you about Frank. That's obviously not his name, but we'll go with it. When I met Frank, he was a 54-year-old guy, father of 4. 1 month before I met him, he had been a totally normal guy, like dad in a minivan level of normal. But by the time I met him, he was trapped in an ICU with a heart pump in his leg, really unable to move, sit up, or do much of anything. Through no fault of his own, he was stuck there day after day, waiting for the gift of a heart transplant. On rounds one day, I challenged Frank to keep his strength up. He rolled his eyes, he laughed at me, and he said, "How exactly do I do that, doc?" He had a pretty good point. When you're in an ICU bed with an artificial heart pump, more tubes, lines, and drains than you can count, you can't do much. Turns out I'm just the kind of doctor ridiculous enough to suggest, though, that you can do arm exercises. So I got Frank a 2-pound pair of dumbbells and I challenged him to do chest presses, bicep curls, and some very modified reverse flies every day. The ICU nurses understandably thought I was a little crazy, but they humored us and they kept count religiously every day for Frank, documenting his progress on the whiteboard in his room. In total, Frank spent 61 days in the ICU before being transplanted. Thanks in part to keeping his strength up, by the time his heart was found, Frank was strong enough to get through the surgery, the biggest one we do in all of medicine. His transplant was a success and he survived. I had the good fortune to see him about a year later, and he told me that fortunately he had forgotten most of his 61 days in the ICU, but that one thing he would never forget was me and my silly dumbbells. He told me that he had never been an exerciser before, but now, with his new heart, he felt like he owed it to the person who donated it and all of the people who helped him get through his ordeal to exercise every day. He told me how it was the best antidepressant he had ever had, and whenever it felt like his world was starting to spin out of control again, it was one thing he knew he could always come back to. In the ICU, lifting those dumbbells every day had been his little victory. And with it, he had found the strength to survive despite unimaginable odds, perhaps more importantly, embracing life wholeheartedly on the other side. And he wanted me to know he could lift a hell of a lot more than 2 pounds now. I think Frank and the AHA may be onto something. Maybe that list of 7 things isn't supposed to be overwhelming. Maybe it's not supposed to be intimidating. Maybe it's actually a list of 7 possibilities. Maybe it's 7 possible little everyday victories with which we can take back some control of our lives and embrace Dr. Frankel's challenge to be the very best version of ourselves that we can be, regardless of what's going on in the world around us. And here's the thing. Literally anyone can do this. You probably can't do it all at once, and certainly not today, but you can start. And you get to decide where you start. The choice is yours. Stop smoking, eat better, get active, lose weight, manage your blood pressure, get the cholesterol down, control the blood sugar. You get to pick where to start. All you have to do is pick one. Because here's the secret of little victories. You've heard the saying that nothing breeds success like success. Well, it turns out that's true at a macro and a micro level. That's true in a personal sense. It's a lot easier to choose salmon rather than steak, or pass on the next glass of wine, or throw that last pack of cigarettes into the garbage when you're celebrating having jogged a mile for the first time in forever, or when you're dancing because you finally lost those extra COVID pounds, or you're smiling from ear to ear because your blood pressure is finally back in the normal range. If I have any advice for how to take control of your heart health, or better yet, how to take back control of your life, it's just that. Start. Choose something, make a plan, and just start. After that, just like 2020, you'll figure it out. We're women after all. We are fierce. We do hard things. I suspect this time a year from now, while you might not be all the way there, if you start today, you'll be damn proud of all you can do. So today I challenge you. I challenge you to gather up all the craziness that this past year has thrown us and throw it right back. Take it, use it, channel it, make it your power to take back control, to create your first little victory. And with that, find your way back to realizing the incredible, amazing person that you have been all along. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Gilstrap, for your inspiring wisdom and guidance to take control of our health. And thank you to all of you who participated in today's Go Red for Women luncheon. And a reminder to keep on bidding as our silent auction will close tomorrow at noon. Your support is so appreciated. Please continue to go red and share the information that you learned today. And be sure to mark your calendars for the New Hampshire Heart Ball on May 6th. And the Heart Walk on June 6th. I'm Erin Falo, and for all of us at WMUR and for the staff and volunteers of the Heart Association in New Hampshire, heartfelt thanks for your time, your dedication, and your passion. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.